computer.
I have seen it, so I can
You have
stop
clicked
it.
it. So
Father, we're here to deliberate on the training. We ask for your presence. Open our minds to listen and grasp what we are going to learn and use it to work to better our lives and society to your praise and glory. Thank you, Lord. As your presence, we invite into this meeting to take charge. We pray in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you very much, my own Madam AB from DBS. In case you have something to do with Delta State Broadcasted Service, we have two persons here from that commission or ministry, whatever you call it. So they will make
Oh,
it.
really?
Yes, you know AB. She's the one you usually see on television. She's present here. The other person is trying to log in. Obese is trying to log in.
Yeah,
The lady,
okay.
yes, she's trying to log in. According to her, she's having network problem. So if you have anything to do with DBS, you will contact them and they will make it very, very seamless for you to go
Thank
through.
you.
Mhm. I'm
Thank you,
selling your
ma'am.
I'm selling your products now.
Yes, so you are.
That's the
Advance.
purpose.
Thank you.
Thank you. So let's delve into the subject of the day. We equally have legal personnel here, like I told you, Barrister Ozoma Okorota is a
Good evening, ma.
barrister. The full family is a barrister. They
Ah,
all study, yes. So then we have Henry,
thank God.
property owner of Mares Property. Is a real estate consultant and Izito Real Estate. So
Wow.
we have many businessmen and women here. We
Wow.
have teachers here. We have pastors. So it's a good platform to belong. So we already defined the purpose of this platform. So we don't need to go back to define it all over again. We're just going to start this training directly this evening. So listen attentively and you will ask questions when the time come. Thank you. Our topic today is money made simple. How to earn, manage, and grow wealth. How do you suppose to make money? And how do you suppose to manage it? And how do you suppose to grow your wealth? Remember that wealth is not just money from the last training that we had. So I will not go into that to define what is wealth anymore. By now, I believe everybody know what is wealth and what wealth is all about. So a way of content of the topic tonight, one, we are going to take introduction. What is money? What is income? Why money matters? Number three, the four types of income. Though there are many, but we just merge them and classify it into four. Why you must learn about money, essential money skills everyone must know, your personal money skills checklist, then mindset and beliefs about money, the simple, you can't hear.
I know that's what you talk, man.
I mean, say, I dey hear them. I don't know whether if I talk, whether they too can hear me.
Please, can we all mute our microphones,
Mute your
please?
mic.
Mute your microphone, please.
Yes, I dey
Exactly.
hear
Yeah, I
them.
think check
Mr.
what
Livinus, please
those
mute
two should
your
know.
You know they
My
me.
friend.
So if I talk, they can hear me
Yes,
too.
sir.
Mr. Livinus, please mute your mic. Mr. Livinus, please mute your mic,
Okay, okay, ma.
please.
Sorry, ma.
Content number 8, simple money management principle. So the question is, what is money and what is income? Money is a medium of exchange, store of value, and a unit of account. Money as a store of value means you can save it and it will still hold its worth, its value and worth over time. Example of that, if you say money is a store of value, if you earn 10,000 today and you keep it, you expect to still use it later to buy anything unless inflation messes it up. Why do I say inflation messes it up? For instance, maybe you keep 10,000 yesterday thinking that you will use it to buy something tangible. Now everything has gone up. 10,000 will not cost you much things anymore. It's just little things you cannot buy with it. Then what is money again? Money as a medium of exchange, as we said, it means we use it to buy and to sell things. It makes trading very easy. So what is the example of this medium of exchange? Instead of doing trade by barter, trading your goat for someone's rice, you sell your goat for money and then use that money to buy whatever you want. Maybe rice, maybe clothes, whatever you want to buy with your money. Money as a unit of account means it's the common way. Let me try to see how I can mute everybody. I left it open so that we can easily draw my attention if the network is bad, if you are not hearing me. But it's like some people don't know how to mute themselves. So let me try to see how I can mute everybody. At least I've muted the person that is speaking. So I will leave every other person open since that person doesn't know how to mute. So let's proceed. We said money as a unit of account means it's the common way we measure and compare the value of things. Example, instead of saying this goat is worth 3 bags of rice, you say this goat cost 50,000 naira and the rice cost 15,000 naira per bag. Money makes price clear and comparable. And money makes trade faster and smoother because everyone accepts it instead of trying to swap goods and services directly. I still believe we can see the screen very clear. Esther, please confirm.
Yeah, I can see it very well.
Okay.
The
What is
screen is clear.
okay. So while we are taking the foundation of money properly, you know the common thing we are all looking for actually is money. The only thing that will make you and I to go and work together in one organization is money. The only thing that will make us to gather together in one place, praying together, is for breakthrough. That is why we are taking this subject, the line of money. So we are going to dwell much on how to make money step by step. So what is income? Income is the flow of money into your life. So the income is like a pipe. It's like your tap. Where you on your tap, it will flow. When you off it, then the water will stop running. It's the same thing. When we say income is the flow of money into your life, we mean it's the money you earn or receive regularly, either for business or from a salary or for contracts, whatever you do. Example, your salary from work, profits from a business, rents from a property, or even gifts. All of that is income because it's it's money coming into your pockets at a particular time. So think of it like water flowing into a tank. The more water flows in, the fuller the tank gets, which means the more money that the more income that you have, the more money you have to spend, save, or invest. So the truth is, how do you make your tap to flow? Very well. That's why we are here. As biblical wealth creators, why discussing the subject wealth? Why? What is people think that when I bring them together, we're supposed to just be quoting scriptures and be talking about the Bible. You cannot quote only scriptures where you don't have money to go to church, where you don't have money to sow seed, and where you don't know how to maintain your money to multiply it to even pay tax. So that is why it's not only by quoting scriptures. Though. You can quote scripture from morning till night, you will be so hungry.
Exactly.
Eh,
Very
So,
true.
number one, why are we discussing the subject money? Money is very useful and very necessary. A feast is made for laughter, the Bible said. Wine makes life merry, and money is the answer for everything. The book of Ecclesiastes 10, verse 9 says. This shows that money plays an important role in solving many needs. That is what we are discussing. Number two, income, which is any true work, is good. The Bible said in the book of Luke 10, verse 7, the worker deserves his wages. So if you are working and you are not being paid, I know you will resign and walk away. But you know that they hold people's salary 3 months, 6 months. In some places, they've not even paid. I wonder how people actually survive without that. And that's why we are doing this training, so that if you are a worker, you are earning salary, you need to have some side hustle. But you may not know what to do, or you are into business already. The money is not running the way, your tap is not running the way it ought to run to bring income. That is why we are here to discuss, to learn how we can turn our fortune around. So Jesus was saying that people who work deserve to be paid, which is income, is right and fair. That's why the book of Luke 10:7, he said the worker deserves his wages. If Jesus know that your wages, you will not need it to feed, you will not need it to pay rent, you will not need it to buy clothes. You will just wait and pray, and just something will just happen. You just see new clothes in your wardrobe. Just eat food anyhow without spending. Can you people still hear me?
I can hear you very well.
Okay.
Well, very well.
Okay. Classified sources of income. I have merged it into 4. Though if you go to the internet, you will see many, because you see many sources here and there. I don't want to go into all those details. As a banker over the years, we have to know that income come from various ways, but they are well classified. Number one of it is earned income, which is money you get from working, your time and your effort. Example, your salary, your wages, your freelance jobs you did, you will get paid for it. Number two, business income, money you get from running a business, selling goods or services. Example of it, you own a shop, you own an online shop, or you are into consulting, or you are buying goods and reselling. So whatever money you get from there is business income. Number three is investment income. That is the money you earn from your money working for you. Example of it is dividends from stock you purchase. Maybe you purchase Dangote stock, because people have started purchasing stock from a Dangote refinery stock currently. They even have commercial paper for sale that everybody is rushing to buy. Some purchase in 100 millions, and you are paying your interest upfront. Interest from savings, where you have good savings accounts that run, like some banks have a wise premium interest savings account where they pay over 10% and above. depend on the type of savings. So when you want to put your money in bank, you don't just go and look for savings account and put it. You ask them if there's a special kind of savings account where they can save without withdrawing for some time, and you have some good interest running in, or you do a fixed deposit, you buy treasury bills, rental income from your real estate, maybe
Bond.
you may just pay into someone else's land. Sometimes you invest, you will be hearing of these AY homes, many of them. That is practical example where they will say pay so amount and you will earn this. We have so many of the scheme here and there, but we are not recommending outside scheme. We are recommending within the people that we have in our platform. We have real estate moguls in our platform here that you can invest with, and you know your money is safe. No matter how small, 100,000, 200,000, 500, 1 million, 100 million, as the case may be. So number 4, passive income. Money you earn without active daily work. After setting it up once, example, royalties from a book you wrote, income from an online course, rental property income, if properly managed, or ebook you wrote. Just like as I'm doing this training now, I have some of them like this recorded that I'm selling on seller.com. So I don't need to rewrite them again. Even if it's 1,000 naira, somebody pay for it. It's an income that is just coming actively without me working for it anymore. That's what we are saying. So you got to find something to do out of these 4. If you're already in number 1, you find business to do to add to it. If you're already in number 2, you do investment. Then if you already do investment, you do number 4. So, but it is very, very necessary. If you want abundant money, then you must have these 4 classified sources of income coming to you. No matter how small they are coming in, no matter how small the business, no matter how small the investment, it could just be investment of just 500,000 that is still giving you, even if it's 10,000, it's giving you per month. Nothing is too small. But what we are saying, have these 4 sources of income. Your quick tip to note here: earn and business income is equals to your work. Is equals to you working what? Actively. It will make you work. That's what we are saying. Earn meaning that I am a salary earner, just the way I am a banker now. I must wake up whether I like it or not, early momo, and rush to work. If it's my personal business, I must still go to my business, sit down and monitor and work for it. Why? Investment and passive income, your money or system works for you. And please, for the purpose of our club that we belong to, this is where we are all moving towards: investment and passive income. If you are not there yet, please just note that that is where we are moving towards. You will need to try, because I'm having one-on-one session with everybody. Anyone that want a one-on-one session. Why am I having one-on-one session with people? Because many of us have doctors who claim this is my doctor, this is my clinic, but we don't have business clinic. We don't go to money clinic. Many of our businesses are sick. Even our employment are sick. It's toxic. The environment is toxic. We are tired. We want to leave, but we cannot leave because we don't even go to money clinic talk. So let's work towards making investment and passive income our goal, so that before we get to 60, 70 years old, we know that those money are just flowing in. We are not wasting time and energy to do much business or work for somebody and be earning salary. So now that we are very agile, let's move towards investment and passive income level. Why must we learn about money at all? Why? What is the reason? We just sit down, we say it's money we want to study. You will note that nobody studied money at school, and it is the only thing that we are all struggling for, and it's not in the curriculum in the school. So the basic reasons why we should learn money affects almost every part of our life, because that is what we use to buy food, we pay rent, it's for shelter, it's for education. Some people would want to go to abroad to further their education. It is money that you need for healthcare and even helping others, for charity, for donations. Two, the reason we study money is to manage it wisely. If you don't understand money, you cannot manage it, but you can easily waste it, lose it, or fall into debt. You can lose it to all these schemers. Just see seabeds overnight that made away with people's money. If you study carefully very well,
Very true.
you will not fall trap of all this. But because we don't take time to study money, so to grow wealthy and to create opportunities, it is good you have money knowledge. Money knowledge helps you save, it helps you invest, it helps you build a better future. To avoid stress and financial problems, that's the reason we are studying money. If you don't know money, you can even have it much in abundance, build houses here and there, but the money will still vanish away. Knowing how money works gives you peace of mind and freedom. If you don't know how money works, you will not even know that at our age, as we are sitting down here, all of us, we have spent millions of naira without us knowing it. Even if you are a child that finished school yesterday and you've tasted one or two money in 1 year, if you sit down and calculate, you will notice that you are a millionaire. You spent million without you knowing, because we don't take cognizance of all these things. Then, to fulfill your purpose and bless others, that's the reason you need to study money. When you manage money well, you can support your family, give to charity, and fund good causes. Proverbs 4:7 says, wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom. And in all your getting, get understanding. Money wisdom is part of that wisdom that the Bible talks about. So, what are the basic money skills everyone should learn? Because you see people talking about skills acquisition, but in that skill acquisition, you will not see anybody discussing the subject of money skill you should have. And I said, okay, it's high time people have money skill, not just don't just call it financial education. Because if you call it financial literacy, people will say, ah, we don't hear it pass now today. But it's actually a skill. There are skills you need to know about money to manage it. Skill number one, budgeting. You must know how to plan your spending so you don't run out of money. I just streamline it to only spend it so that you don't go and do a big budget like a company does. No, you don't need all that. Just know that this is my income, this is the small money that is coming to me. This is what I can spend from it. As time goes on, you will see the rule of the expense that I break down in this training. Number two skill you should have is a saving skill. If you don't know how to save, meaning that you don't have that skill. So beginning from today, you ask yourself, do I have this skill? Can I save money? Keep aside part of your income for future needs or emergencies. It's a skill. People that spend anyhow is because they lack that skill. So you must try to develop that skill on how to save. You must try to develop that skill on how to spend wisely. Controlling your wants versus needs. Not everything you just see because you like it, you buy. There's something you need that you must buy. And you avoid wasteful buying. Number four, earning more. You have to think of how to earn more. That is part of the money skill. If you don't earn more money, then you don't have the skill to earn it. Finding ways to increase your income through work, through business, through skills, freelancing job, anything you can do legally to earn more money. Five, investing is a skill. You must to learn how to invest, not just investing in quick turnaround scheme that overnight it crashes. Learning how to grow your money through things like fixed deposit, treasury bills, mutual funds, stocks, real estate, or businesses. It must not be you doing the business. You may decide to partner with somebody. You may decide to partner with somebody, then you get legal personnel to draft a contract for you people, not just throwing your money without reading carefully and how it works. 6, managing debt, borrowing wisely and knowing how to pay back without getting trapped. This is the major problem we are facing in the industry. So I feel sorry for so many people if they borrow when they cannot pay. It's not like they did not plan to pay. They actually plan to pay. But somehow they get trapped because of one issue or the other that happens. And because they did not secure that money they borrow. We have a course, securing the money that you borrow. There are ways to secure a money that you borrow into business. That if the business turn around, insurance should be able to pay you. Insurance should be able to pay the bank. So they leave your life alone. The bank does not take you to court, torment your life, calling you night and day even when you are sleeping. No, it shouldn't be. You must manage debt wisely. And you cannot manage it except you have a consultant, except you have somebody who has educated you or you have gone through trainings. You cannot manage debt. We are not saying debt is bad. Debt help you grow your business very well. Number 7 skill you should have about money, setting financial goals. Having clear plans like I want to save 500,000 for my land in 1 year, not just wishing it to, just wishing that I need to buy land in Lagos. No, you don't wish it. Or I need to buy land in wherever I am. Now you don't wish it. You plan for it. Even if it's 10,000, even if it's 2 years that you save it, you just know that this savings is for landed property. This savings is to start the foundation. This savings is to start this, is to start that in the house. If you start it like that, you see you will retire well by having your own quality house to stay. Number 8, giving and generosity. Using part of your money to bless others and support good causes. Not anybody that just call you, give me, you just give. No, you must gain the skill to know who to give at a particular time. You don't do emotional giving. They call you, you give to them. No, please. If you give today, give tomorrow, and the person keep coming back, you know the person lack financial management. Send the person to me to come and learn financial management. That is the way it should be. Can you people still hear me?
Yes, I can hear you very well.
Very well, very well.
Okay. Okay, thank you. So, number 9, protecting your money. Using insurance, security measures, and wise choices to avoid losing what you work for. You have to protect your money. We will not delve into that insurance thing for your money because of time, because we didn't start timely. Number 10, continuous learning about money. Learning of money is not one-off. You must learn about money continuously, whatever way. Always learning new ways to manage, learning new ways to multiply the money, learning new ways to master money better. The book of Proverbs 21 verse 5 says, the plans of the diligent lead surely to abundance, but everyone who is hasty comes only to poverty. So planning, learning about money is key. Remember, I say everyone who is hasty. So if once you are doing all those scheme, all those their scheme that is crashing, you are hasty, you are too hasty. And that's why you are losing your money. Be careful about your money. So, money skills checklist. I'm giving you this checklist now. for you to check to know whether you already have the skill or you don't have the skill. I believe you have biro and paper. So number one, budgeting. The question is, do you do budget monthly? I don't do budget on yearly basis. It's monthly according to the way I'm receiving income. Do you track what you spend? If you don't track it, you will not understand it. You should track how I manage, how this money finish. What happened? You should track. Two, saving. Do you save at least 10% of your income? Do I have an emergency fund? You should be able to answer yourself all these questions. Only you should answer them. If it's yes, you will know what you score. Budgeting now, I create a budget monthly. You put, I create a budget monthly. You tick it. Is one. I track what I spend monthly. You tick it. You are score 2. Saving, I save at least 10% of my income monthly. You score 3. I have an emergency fund. If I'm laid off out of my job today, do I have money to carry me for the next 3 months before I get another job? Or because I'm a government worker, I don't need to have an emergency fund? Or because I'm a business person, business owner, we don't pray for fire accident. We don't pray for anything worse in the business. Something happened. Do I have an emergency fund to carry me and my household in the next 3 months? Number 3, spending wisely. I differentiate between needs and wants. If you know you differentiate between needs and wants, write it. Then you know you scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You scored 6 already. I avoid impulse buying. Do you avoid impulse buying? You just see the thing, your eye just catch it. Oh yeah, you just buy. Do you avoid it? If you avoid it, you scored 7. All of this one, you will tell me what you scored. Number 4, earning. I look for ways to grow my income, to grow my skills, business, and side hustle. Do you do that? Mark it for yourself. Investing. I understand basic investment options, e.g., savings, stock, real estate. Do you understand it? If you don't understand these 3 things, mark yourself 0 there. If it's only savings, which means it's not even up to half. It's more or less one third or one quarter. I have started or plan to start investing. Mark yourself for that. So I give room for the first person that will score 10%. Did anybody score 10% there?
Not at all.
Did I have
Not at
anybody
all.
that scored 5%?
I'm just waiting for questions
No,
time.
it's not easy. Oh.
It's not
No.
easy.
You see
I'm
why we
just
need
waiting for question.
So we will find a way. These are silent questions that you need to be asking
Exactly.
yourself on daily basis and on monthly basis. If you continuously do this, you will reach your goal. That's the basic thing about finance. It continues, it doesn't end there. I make it so many so that at least it will sink into us. It continues. Money skills checklist continue. Managing debt. I borrow only for good reasons, e.g., investment, not just consumption. Many people don't borrow, so you may not really mark them for yourself. But I advise you borrow to do business. If you don't want to borrow to do business, to even make it will be so difficult. Come and see young guys borrowing 50 million, 100 million. They are making big time money. And we are running after them. They were afraid of debt. Just borrow wisely and invest it wisely. You will make money. We are not saying borrowing is bad. It's bad when you borrow wrongly. Have a clear plan to pay off. I have a clear plan to pay off any debt. So if you are a businessman or a businesswoman here who borrows money to do business, this question is to you. Do you have a clear plan to pay off the debt if your business is not doing well, or you have a clear plan to pay it off even if the business is doing well, because we have some cases where the business is doing well, but some people to who pay the debt is a problem because they are just problematic. They don't like paying debt, yet they like borrowing. So do you have a plan to pay it off? What is your plan A? Your plan A is when the business is functional, you are paying back. So what is your plan B if the business did not go well according to plan? What test do you have to pay the loan without having BP? You have to answer all those questions. So, number 7, setting financial goals. I set short-term and long-term financial goals. I review my goals regularly. I'm answering it for people. If you know you are doing it, you put I. But if you know you are doing all this, you put I don't. That's all you will put. Oh, don't put I don't. So that you are truthful to yourself.
Okay.
Giving. I give to support others. I support family, church, community as part of my money plan. If you don't do that, you put I don't do this, I don't do that, so that it will help you in the future to plan well. So, number 9, protecting my money. I keep my money safe, easy, in the bank accounts. I know some people will be surprised. Is there anybody who doesn't keep money in bank? Yes, so people don't put their money in bank if you don't know. Till today, some people don't have accounts. So don't think it's a child's play. So the next thing there, do I have insurance? Maybe you have a big phone. The phone is up to 200,000. You don't have insurance. So if the phone is stolen, even if this phone is 150, do insurance for it. Do I have insurance for my own personal rent? Put insurance for your rent in case of fire incident. We are not saying your house will catch fire. You know, when we just say anything, we the Christian, we have a way of saying God forbid. Yes, but you still need to protect yourself. You still need to protect yourself. Do you do smart investment, or you just carry throw money to any scheme that come your way? I am careful with scams and risky offers. It's left for you to write it too. Number 10, continuous learning. I read, listen, or attend training to improve my money knowledge. If you don't do that, write it. I don't read, I don't listen, I don't attend training to improve my money knowledge. Write it there so that you can score
Number
your.
8 is what?
That's number 10.
Number 8, go.
Number 8, giving.
Okay, give him.
Giving. I give to support others, family, church, community as part of my money planning.
Okay, 9.
So 9 is protecting my money.
Okay.
Is the thing still on the screen at all? Can you see my screen?
Yes. But
Okay.
it's not as displaying as the last time on.
Oh, so sorry. I think it's network. I keep my money safe in the bank. E.g., bank account, insurance, smart investment. I am careful with scams and risky offers. Number 10 now, continuous learning. I read, listen, or attend training to improve my money knowledge.
This 10 is other what?
Other money checklist now, money skills.
Okay, money checklist. Okay.
We did 1 to 10 so that it's a checklist to guide you whether you actually have this skill to guide your money. So the goal, I put it lastly there, the goal of it is that the more boxes you can tick, the better control you have over your money and future. Meaning that if you score more, for instance now, out of the 10 I gave you, I break it down, I do this, I do that. Everything is, some of them reach 20. So if you can score 10 out of 20, it then good means that you have some money basic skill. But the goal is to score more than this or to be perfect. Even if it's 90%, then we'll know that we can actually get rich. we can make life so simple for ourselves. We can be wealthy, just the way we define wealth the other time. So we move to the next slides. Mindset and beliefs about money. Can we still see my screen? Somebody read for us from there.
Well, I've seen your screen, but it's not saying anything.
It's the first screen about money that is showing.
I
The
show
one
you,
where
it's
it
not
says
changing.
that, for example, instead of saying this goat worth 3 bags of rice,
All
you
this
said the
why?
goat.
And you should
Yes,
have said so now.
I've been
It's not
writing though.
displaying.
Oh. So should I go back or I should just continue?
Just continue. We are taking
Continue,
notes.
time has happened.
Okay. Mindset and beliefs about money. I think it's network that is frozen there. So limiting beliefs that block income. There are certain beliefs that we have that is blocking our income. It will make your income not to flow, just like where your tap is full of dirty and something block it that it will not flow. So if you believe things like money is evil, I don't deserve to be rich, I am not well educated, and I don't have destiny helper. Only greedy people have money. I am not smart enough to make good money. I'm comfortable with what I'm doing now. Who will make it will make it. What will be will be. Then you will unknowingly push money away from your life. Limiting beliefs act like invisible walls that block opportunities, that blocks creativities, that blocks your confidence. So you must change a mindset and your beliefs about money. So what is the truth about money? Money is not evil. Money is a tool. First Timothy 6:10 says, the love of money, not money itself, is the root of evil. It is the love of money that is the root of evil, not the money. When you love money to the extent that you go and kill somebody, to the extent that you go and dupe somebody, do yahoo yahoo and claim it to love a woman and who you are not, that is love of money. So you are allowed to prosper and do good with money. 3 John 1:2 said, beloved, I pray that you may prosper in all things and be in good health as thy spirit prospereth. How do you prosper when you don't have money? When you don't have abundance of it? The more money you have, the more good you can do. You can bless your family, help the needy, fund dreams, and build God's kingdom. Success with money is part of using your God-given gifts wisely. So Matthew 25:14-30 said, it talk about the parables of the talents, shows God's expect multiplication, not fear. When you read that scripture, Matthew 25:14-30, you will see where the oga was traveling and he shared talent to all of them. The person that received one went and dug it. But oga was expecting that it should grow, it should multiply. What did oga did when he came back? He collected the one that buried his own and he gave it to the one that multiplied his own into 5. So money is meant to be multiplied. If you are not multiplying money, it will be taken from you and give it to another person without you knowing that it has been taken from you. So that takes us to money management principles. But before we go on to money management principle, do we have any question for all we have learned so far?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Can we
All
take?
right. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much for the teaching so far. Honestly, it applies to me, especially the money management, where the questions, do I do this? Do I spend on impulse? Do I budget? And I must say I scored 0 in all of them. My
That's good.
question is, do you have any budget scheme or any budget planning scheme, or should I say sample, that maybe you can recommend, or for people like us, like myself, that scored very low in the assessment, any recommendation for us? Maybe a budget plan or something like that, or guide that we can use to checkmate ourselves. Hello, can you hear me? You
Yes,
understand the
I
question?
can hear you. That's the reason we are doing these trainings. After
Okay.
that, we don't want to say much things here. You know, just the way you are open now, many will not be open. That's why I'm saying I'm having one-on-one session with
Okay. Oh,
with
better.
people. So you will not private chat me. There's nothing that I will teach that I don't have a template for. Whatever I
Okay.
teach, I have a template for
All
them
right.
in
Thank
my
you very much.
premium
All right.
sales group, and some of them I sell in seller.
All right.
Yeah. Any other question or contribution? If none, so that we can continue.
Continue so that we can.
Sorry, let me
When we
just, let
round
me
up, we
just,
can ask question.
okay. I just wanted to say something. I don't know if you can hear me.
I can hear you perfectly.
Okay. My own issue is wants and needs. My wants and my needs. Sometimes I
Okay.
can't help myself differentiating or even doing the two. Sometimes I buy what I don't really need. I just look at it and say, oh, I think I like this thing. I
It
might
happens
need
to
it
me
later.
too a lot.
I might need it later. You buy
Very
future.
true.
What you don't need now.
Yes.
So how can one really be disciplined? Because it's a problem for me.
Okay. That is where these money management principles are coming in. And that is where this training we are undertaking is coming in. When you constantly attend trainings, when you constantly listen to this kind of messages, it helps to remove whatever belief we have before and habits that we have before. You know, some of these things are habits that are built over time. It's like when you are sick that you need to go and see a doctor. We are sick financially, we don't have a financial tutor. When our pocket is sick, we don't have financial consultants. This kind of trainings we don't have. So that is why we bring this in. So for you to control yourself in the aspect of needs and wants, it's happen a lot to women. You don't have excess money in your account to spend. For instance, in my home or for myself, we have something called expense ATM card. That expense ATM card, as soon as money come in the month like this, we throw it there. Everybody in the house, me, my husband, my son, we all have the password because we know that is where the feeding everything is. Say if you finish, we all rest. So I won't leave money in my account to see to go and buy. I will withdraw physical cash to hold that much. Is either your money you have done your tithing, you have done your savings, you have done your investment, the remaining one is the expense. Is it not where you have money in excess that you will be spending money on the road on things that you don't want? I don't know if you are getting it.
Okay, so I
Yes.
think what you're saying is that, okay, very sorry, is that you make your savings and every other thing necessary first before
Yes.
you
Yes. Ma'am.
keep money aside for expense.
Yes.
Yes.
So that is where the money management principle we are about to take comes in. So as time goes on, we'll be discussing them one after the other like that. This is not the only lecture we will take. We have so many things to build on, and we have so many books to read. We have so many CDs to listen to, many recordings to listen to. But for you to overcome your needs and your wants, you will know what is your needs and what is your wants, which I will break down. Your needs are your basic essentials. We'll come to that. And your wants, they are not amongst your basic essentials. We all know what is basic essentials in life. If we don't know, during the course of the training, we will still know about it. So whenever you are tempted to buy something, just ask yourself, is this among my basic essentials? Or have I met my basic essentials for this month? Have I done the other this, that? So let's take the principle so that we don't just discuss the principle under this question and answer. Money principle, I take it as 10-20-20 rule. Listen, 10, you write 10 dash 20 dash 20 dash 50 rule, meaning that 10, 20, 20, 50 rules. I don't know if we get it.
Yes.
Okay. If you plus 10 to the first 20, how much do you get then?
30.
You plus the other 20, what do you have?
50.
Plus the last 50, what do you have?
100.
So that is 100% of either your salary or either the income you earn from your business or from your investment for the month. So note, there is no one major rule for all, but I'm just suggesting this because it works for many and help them to stay disciplined. So that we don't carry the mentality that the basic rule for savings or for financial management is 10, 20, 20, 50 rule. Financial management principles, they are broad. It is not only this one alone. But since this one is very, very simple for starters like us, I ought to bring the simplest one. So a simple guide to managing every income you receive, which is the 10. The first 10 stands for your tithing. Honor God first. Malachi 3 verse 10. He said, bring in all your tithe, that there may be meat in my house. And while there is meat in my house, you prove me now whether I will not open the windows of heaven to pour you blessing. Which means there is a window that we open that blessings will come in. Remember, blessings include blessings of good health. So if you are tithing and you are not seeing plenty finance, does not mean that the windows have not been opened. No. Because we are making that mistake. God, you said you will open the windows of heaven and plumb me your blessing. How come I am not rich? How come I am not that? Blessing include you having children. Blessing include you having husband. Include you having wife. Include you having brothers and sisters that stay alive. These are all blessings. Relatives including you having me as your friend. It includes so many things. Blessings of the Lord make it rich and added no sorrow. So it's not only that. When you have all that at peace, good health, you can make money. So it's a necessity that you pay your tithe first. Secondly, 20% you save it. Before, the rule was 10%. 10% is too small. What can you do with 10%? Save 20%. If you've not been doing it, save it. It works. Whether there's a lot of expense, it doesn't matter. Build your savings and emergency fund. Why we take it to 20 now? Let 10% enter the savings account, 10% enter the emergency fund that you don't touch at all. A savings account that you know you don't touch. Tell the bankers that this account, you don't want to touch it except on emergency. They should help you to put it on PND. And anytime you want to touch it, they should ask you why you want to touch it. To put a standing order on the account. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to use banking terms. That's what I'm just saying. Tell them to put this, put that. So the next 20%, try to invest it. Grow your money through wise investment. You know, you will not say, what is 20%? Yes, 20% can be 10,000. No. 10,000 can give you small thing in a crowdfunding treasury bill. I know many of you does not know crowdfunding treasury bill. We the bankers at the top, we know. How do we crowdfund? Just the way we know each other now. You trust me, I trust you. All of us put 100,000 together. Maybe give us 2 million, 3 million, 4 million. We will go and use it to buy treasury bill. Yes, we can use one person name that we trust to do it. And we all sign paper together that the money is invested in the name of Mr. A, Mr. B. So whenever interest comes from Mr. Even if it's 50,000 that come from inside. We share it at the end of the month, or we say roll it over, let it go. Or you can do crowd investing, like all of us want to buy landed property together. Let's bring 1 million together and buy land in a befitting environment, whether in Warri, in Lagos, in Abuja, Port Harcourt, wherever you want to buy. You put together, you buy it, and you resell. You can begin to have that mindset and grow friends like that. With that, it will make you to change your kind of friends. You will not make friends with inconsequential that cannot bring in even 5% to do investment. So what are we friends for? Just friends to go to party one bear only? It shouldn't be. We should change things. That's what we are saying. So that 20%, so you can say, okay, I want to be dropping 20,000 every month. Once it's up to 200,000, or once it's up to this, I will join the grant for this scheme, or I will use it for fixed deposit. You can even buy treasury bill of as low as 200,000. Are we still there?
Yes.
Okay. So the last one, 50% there, is for the expense. You see, the expense is taking large. You spend 50% of whatever income that you have, not 90%, not 30%. They live on the rest for daily needs. The 50%, so that is where your essential is coming in. So you will now list it. Inside this 50%, you have rent, you have food, you have transportation. If you are the type that drink bottled water or pure water, that is where it's still coming from. Remember, that is where electricity is coming from. That is where there's no light, fuel is coming from. These are all essentials. That is your needs. They are not your want. I don't know if Madam is still there.
Yes, needs and wants, yes. Your needs,
That is
not your wants.
your needs. That is not your want.
Statutory.
Eh?
That is like statutory now, what you...
Exactly. That is daily essential needs.
Yeah.
Your rent, your food, your transport, your water, your electricity, anything like that, you cannot live without. Your clothing, they are your needs. And remember, it's not every day you even buy clothes. It's not every month that you even buy clothes. So they fall into this 50%. So wherever you want to spend, that is what is coming to my mind. It's not like when I'm walking on the road, I will not see what I like. Oh. I will see so many things. They will bring them to the office. Very tempting.
Yeah.
They will bring jewelries to the office. They will bring this. But my mind will just say, is that your needs or your wants, Fejiro? Only me will just answer the question silently. They wanted to buy something in the office, which they hear. During this Easter period, they say they want to buy a bag of tomatoes and chair or whatever. And I said, I don't really need bag of tomatoes at this to share. But somehow my staff convinced me for me to join. But when I want to pay, I use one language for them. I said, this is emotional purchase. They say, Madam, you don't come again with your English. I said, this is emotional purchase I'm buying. So it was the auditor that said, leave this woman alone. She know what she wants. She doesn't want it. People should leave her alone. Put another person in her name, so that we don't force people to buy. They said they've not heard that English was emotional purchase. You just want to buy because people are buying, because they are forcing you to buy.
Yes.
So it's emotional purchase.
So I'll not be left out.
So accurately, it's like they themselves have not heard that language before. But because I just say this is emotional purchase, okay, Mokuna take me, not be like say no be me, no one buy. Then I said, I beg, leave Madam alone, give her money. And that was how I escaped the expense that day. And really, I did not cook stew.
I wish I still would do that for me.
I'm telling you, sometimes you feel bad. So.
It's when you speak the language to them, they will understand. There are certain languages. Your vocab should change when it comes to expense. Your vocabulary should change when it comes to investment. Your vocabulary should change when it comes to tithing and when it comes to savings. When it comes to kingdom investment, there are certain vocabularies that are now archaic. They can no longer suit this season anymore. They cannot suit the Nigeria economy anymore.
At all, oh. Not
So
now.
if you continue with your previous space vocabularies, it's wahala.
For
So
jewelries,
that's,
if you like, go
yes,
even and come down. I will not. There's nothing you cannot
exactly.
convince me. Never.
So, but the thing we should carry at the back of our mind whenever we want to purchase, is this my needs or my wants? Yes, your needs could be that you actually needed to change your wardrobe. Then it become your needs. You needed to change your shoes. It become your needs. But if not part of it, you let it go. But just let it be. Just like when you are born again, when you want to sin, when the Holy Spirit is reminding you this is sin, let your mind now be reminding you, is this my needs or my wants? That is the only way you can escape it.
That's straight
So,
discipline. Serious discipline.
yes, treat discipline. That's the right word. Yeah. So, budget wisely. Number 2, budget wisely. Plan your money before you spend it. It's not that the salary just come. It's not a circle. It's not a circle.
Okay.
Salary just come, oya, piam, you just start buying. Before the salary will come, we have even collected ashwebi.
Yes,
It's
so
not every ashwebi that come that you buy. Eh? Not every ashwebi that come that you buy, no matter how close. I don't buy ashwebi up and down.
I don't even buy, stop buying stuff.
Allocate amount for needs. Allocate amount for needs. Allocate amount for wants. Allocate. So when you are finished your want spending, say if you are passing and you see the something, you will not have the appetite to buy the things anymore. And goals each month. Allocate it. Your some money. This is for my wants. Inside that 50%, to remember that's 50% of expense. So that is where you are allocating for wants and for needs, so that you don't chop into needs. You don't do over want and do needs less. Proverb 21:5 said, the plans of the diligent lead surely to abundance. So when you see people with abundance that you admire, that's because they have a plan. You don't have a plan, it becomes difficult to live in abundance. And our goal is to live an abundant life full of wealth, riches. Number 3, track your money. Know where every naira goes. You must know it. If you spend my money anyhow, even if I don't receive a lot from that ATM card that I tell you, I will print the statement almost every week. I say, this money I did not withdraw. What did we buy in the house? Because that is the ATM card for expense for the home. So I don't go and misspend anyhow. So they stop having multiple ATMs. It's tempting to make you to be spending anyhow. If you don't know how to use mobile app wisely, you just carry transfer money, you better stop using it too. Discipline yourself. You set a limit to what you can spend on the mobile app, just the way the banks put limits per day for you. There are some apps that you can put limits for yourself, or you go to the bank that they should help you set a limit. So use simple apps, notebooks, or spreadsheets. What gets measured gets managed. If you can measure how you are spending it, you can manage it. That's what I mean by what gets measured gets managed. Because if you cannot manage, if you cannot measure something, to manage it will be very, very, very difficult. Number 4, avoid consumer debt. Don't borrow for things that lost value, like clothes, gadgets, luxury trips. You just want to travel. Christmas period, I must go village. I must go to this beach. I must go to that. Must you go?
Ask me. Avoid consumer what?
Consumer debt.
Okay.
So people will go and borrow money to do that. Borrow money to buy clothes, borrow money to buy gadgets. You know, these days you don't need to borrow physical money anymore. They will tell you buy phone now, easy pay. That is consumer debt already without you knowing. Easy pay. Okay, buy it, pay later. Buy television, pay later. That is consumer debt now. Some travel agency now are even saying pay sumo for your travel to Dubai, for your travel to this, for your travel to South Africa, for your travel to Canada. Pay sumo. So all these little things that are now enticing us is making life difficult. We have to know all these things and sit on top of our money and manage it properly. Only borrow if it leads to growth, such as using it for your business expansion, your assets, strictly for business. If it's not business, then the borrowing does not worth it. This period that data is very expensive, you see people borrowing data up and down. If you borrow data to do this kind of training, it's a good one. Not borrowing data watching film, doing Facebook and all the rest. You cannot even borrow data to download a good course from YouTube. I do download courses from YouTube to study on my own instead of burning the data to read it. I will still teach us how to download it if we don't know, but I believe many of us here know how to do that already. So Proverbs 22:7 said, the borrower is a slave to the lender. Don't become a slave to anybody. Borrow wisely to do business and pay back. Are we still there?
Yeah, so borrow wisely. Oh. I don't even borrow stuff because I cannot pay.
Yes.
Borrow to do business. It's good to borrow to do business.
That's
So,
only business. Oh.
income multiplication strategy. This is the main thing. Income multiplication strategies. How do you multiply your income? How do you multiply your income? One, upskill and monetize new talents. Upskill, we are telling you the talent you know years ago is almost faded. As I'm talking to you now, many of us still does not know how to even record books like this and sell, video and sell. Anything internet is the one reigning, is the one trending. Your olden days pattern of
Internet
life,
is-
internet trading, e-commerce. You must not own goods before you sell if you are the type that know how to sell. Drop shipping. So learn new skills that are in demand. What are the current skills that are in demand that you know in your area? Tech, design, sales, marketing, AI. It's just an example. All these ones, they are just an example I'm giving you. You know some that are trending. But learn new skills you are passionate about. That's the summary of it. You must continuously learn new skills. That is the way to multiply money. If not, if you stick to your business, the business you are doing years ago, that is the only thing you now just stick to. You are hearing of real estate is the latest. All the young persons are making money in it. You don't want to venture into it. You are thinking that you must have one big money. No, you can enter real estate with just strictly 1 million, 2 million. You've entered 500,000. You've entered crowdfunding, just the way we are doing currently. Turn your talents into services or products that people will pay for. We have TV presenters here, those that work in DBS here. Turn your talent, that talent, into something that what people will pay for. I'm glad that the set of people that are doing this DBS, what is it called, Song of the Year, they are in this platform. They've make many people rich. That is a good innovation. Come out of the usual way of doing things.
Yeah.
Come out of the usual way. The norm does not fit the current trend, the current millennium we are right now. The norms will no longer work again. Do things for yourself to multiply your income. Turn your talent into services or products that people will pay for. You are a teacher. It's time you have an online training class. During the holidays, you don't need to sit at home. You do an online training class that to the extent that you don't need to visit them at home. You don't need to own a shop. Make it very simple. If you do an online training class and you have let's assume if only 10 students to start with and they are paying you 10,000, that's 100,000 in a month. Is it not additional source of income? There are so many things to do out there. 2, create digital income streams. Build online sources of income like freelancing, which is you are writing for people, graphs, consulting your current profession, starting a new business that is in demand. Sell digital products like ebooks. You can develop your own ebooks. I will teach you how to do that if you are so desire to. Courses will give you the platform where you can sell them, editable templates, video lessons. You can do all that to make more money, just for you to have the tools to record them. You do affiliate marketing, sell other people's products and earn commission. Create content. You can multiply income via that too. Launch micro businesses if you don't have big business yet. Start small business with low startup cost. Catering services, if you know how to cook, if you know how to buy goods for people, you can start a mini business that you are the one going to buy things for people. Many people don't like to go to market. And you must not be the person who is going to buy. You will set up the business, recruit all these SSE holders that you'll be paying like 30,000 naira a month. They are the one you are sending to the market to give them the list to go and buy. But you are the one getting these big clients. You don't grant these people the customers, so because they will take the customers from you. They will go and start their own. No. You are just giving them the list. This is the list. Go to the market. Buy this. This is the amount. Buy this. Tomatoes, pepper, this. Like now, I no longer go to market. It's somebody that is going to market. How much am I paying the person? Just 1.5. Save me all of the stress. You will buy them and bring them to my office. And this person that is buying for all of us, bringing them to the office with our list. So it's exactly the way they are selling the things in the market. Oh. They don't add to it. They already know how they sell this, sell pepper, sell Maggi, sell tomato, sell that, sell anything you want to buy. Even if it's jewelries, when they get to the market, you know, with phone call, video phone call and everything, they are calling you, you are telling them, I like this one, I like that. You can open such thing.
So how do they make their money?
You said?
How do they make their money if you don't?
Just
They
told you I
don't.
am paying 1,500 for the woman that is buying for me. And
Okay.
we are almost 20 that she is buying for in my office.
Okay. So all of you pay 115 to the person.
Yes.
Okay.
See
Because
money.
only 115 will not be enough.
No, nah. If she come 2 times a week.
Okay.
She come 2 times a week so that those that doesn't go to the market for one the 2 times, if it's once, meaning that latest Friday, at least somebody will go to market. And she go and buys for all of us. Sometimes we have reduced it to 1,000. We are just using barakbashe na we cheating the woman.
You're cheating her. Can you imagine, Pejiro?
Eh?
Oh no,
That's cheating the woman using barakbo na we na did this, but that's her business. She's doing, but she's so happy. So if she knows that we need what's it called? We all need pepper. She's not the one. She will carry our money together, buy the bag. It's because we knew she's doing that. That's why we reduce the amount. She will now use her money to buy the full bag and share it for us. So she's actually still making money from it. Because she will now buy at wholesale price. You see, so there are businesses to do. Online tutoring. There are so many businesses, micro businesses you can launch without spending one big money. So don't tell me that there's no money to start. The best way to start is now, especially you have computer, you have phone. Partner and collaborate. Team up with others to share skills, to share resources and networks. Joint ventures can multiply income faster than working alone. If me and you come together and set up a business with little trust, it will thrive faster than me trying to struggle it out. And that's the basic truth. That's the reason we are in this platform together. Invest wisely. That word keep coming in. Put your money into things that grow your wealth over time. Put your money into real estate. Put your money into agriculture scheme. Put your money into solid businesses. Not these small petty things that we are doing. Something that will help to grow your income. Income doesn't grow like that. So money don't grow because you are running small business. Small businesses die gradually on their own. Because the day the owner just falls sick and he could not go to business again, before you know it, is dying. So when you invest in good businesses, I would recommend total investment in real estate if we have not started, no matter how small. In stocks, invest in treasury bills, crowdfunding. I am not saying it must be me so that you won't say she's marketing her product. I'm
No,
only
it's you,
educating.
because I'm already going to hook up to you for crowdfunding now.
I'm educating you. No, you equally have your own friends too, that you can still do
Okay.
these things together. I'm
Okay.
just saying that it must not be only one person you know. You must have your own
Okay.
friends too, your own cabal, your own partners that you want. But it should be trusted ones and tested and proven. How do you test somebody and you proven the person? It's a matter of trust for years. You are dealing with somebody. Anyway, to some extent, I would say we, the bankers, can be trusted to some extent. But
Mhm.
remember, not all too.
Okay.
Some still
What
defraud.
if we don't have friends?
Some still defraud people. But
What people
choose
that
your
don't have friends?
people that doesn't have what?
Friends.
You
Some people
have
will tell that because of what I have gone through, my experience, I don't keep friends. I just have me, maybe 1 or 2 persons. Can 2 people or 3 people do crowdfunding? Or you need more people?
yes now. The lesser the people, the even better now. If you have
So,
3 quality people that can do 1 million, is that not 3 million?
okay.
Is that
How
not
does
3
this
million, right? That 3
Okay.
million will give you
actually
people a good plot of land in a befitting place in Lagos here, or even in Abuja, that when you resell it in the next 1 year, it will be like times 3. And all of you part away with 3 million.
Okay.
Even if it's not times
how
3,
does
even
this
if it's times 2.
really
Even if you decide to sell it in 3 months' time, it will still appreciate.
Yeah.
So if you
please
use
can
the
you hear
3,
me?
you said?
Can you hear me when I talk?
Yes, I can hear you now. Madam Obes, you are welcome.
Yeah, sorry, I'm intruding, I know. Please. I just wanted to know what's the percentage like, what comes in, you're putting this, how does it really work?
Or what?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but the
The
line breaks
treasury
before.
bills,
Okay, for the
the
purpose of time here, we don't have time to discuss all of this. Treasury bills, they don't have permanent interest rate. Oh. It fluctuates every
okay.
week. Every week, there's no permanent rate in treasury bills. It fluctuates very well. Mhm. But it's not something we can actually be discussing here now. Maybe we'll do another training for that. But for the sake of investment like that, crowdfunding and real estate thing, people can discuss with me one-on-one privately, because it's not everybody that is interested in that, so that we don't bore people out of the training, because
Okay.
our minds here are differ. Hmm? So it's
So it's
one-on-one, and when it comes to one-on-one session, we can talk about that. But we are only recommending, I'm recommending what is working for me and my people. There are other things that may have worked for some other persons. But currently, real estate, treasury bills, and mutual funds, they are the way to go to secure your money. And if you are the type that know how to do business, you invest into good businesses that you on your own you can run. Then we introduce you to those that are doing wholesales. They are still in this platform. Those that are doing the kind of business you wish to go into, or you're already doing it, you wish to grow it more. We have many people like that inside here. We have those that stays in abroad. You want to travel abroad, you need a contact that is there. who you can rely on if you land for pickup and all the rest. We still have people that in abroad in this platform. Or you need a job, you are looking for job for somebody, we have 1 or 2 persons that still need staff that we can still recommend. Whatever thing you want to partner with, that's why we added people to that platform so that we can all grow together. But those that we can trust, that they have the fear of God, not just anyone. So always research before investing. Seek knowledge first. Do not put your money into anything that you don't know. That's why I said after this training, the next training we'll take is real estate, where we'll give room to those that are into the real estate currently to educate us more about it. So once we understand it more, we'll know the terms and how it's working and how even this pay instrumental, crowdfunding, the benefit or the non-benefit of it, how you can buy land and the papers to watch out for, not just receipt. Some people think that when they buy land, they just see you receipt. That's just all. No, receipt has not given you ownership of the land. So we'll bring them in to speak. It's not only me that will be doing the training. We'll be doing the training for everyone just as time goes on like that. We are just praying that people should have time to join the free training session, because soon we will move us to premium platform, where if you don't pay, you will not join, because if you pay, they will be taking it serious. We will not be reminding them. You know that something good is happening there because you want to grow. Are we still there?
Yes.
Yeah.
So the kingdom principle here is that cast your bread upon the waters, not one water. Go to the book of Ecclesiastes 11 verse 1. Cast your bread upon waters, meaning that have investment, multiple sources of income. For you will find it after many days, not a day, many days. Many days. So don't think that you just invest within 30 days, you get this. We are too quick. That's where the problem is coming from. We are just thinking that let's just delve into it once and make money out of it and move on. That is where we are falling into this trap of schemes that are not favorable to us. If after many days, that shall find your return, not one day. So having know about multiplication of income multiplication action plan, you should have an action plan on how to multiply your income. Step 1, your skill and talent should be assessed. Do assessment, not that when you are working for organization, they say they are doing assessment on staff performance. Okay, if organization you are working for is doing staff performance assessment, you that is into business, are you doing your business assessment, performance assessment? Or you that is not doing business, are you doing your financial assessment? You that is having skill and talent, are you doing your skill assessment? Just like me now, training you like this and you are asking questions, I am assessing myself. When I play the recordings, listen to them, I will see my own flaws. It's not about I know how to speak English very well. No, am I really communicating what the people need to have, need to hear, need to improve their lives, or I'm just gathering people just to teach for teaching's sake? No, I should be able to have somebody who testified that is when I join this, I know about this. I improve myself. That's the only way I can still assess myself. So assess your skill.
Okay, assess your skill.
Your skill and your talent. Step 1, skill and talent assessment. List what you are good at and what you enjoy doing. Identify 1 to 2 new skills you can learn to increase your earning power. What are the 2 new things you can learn in this current dispensation? AI is everywhere. Can you even do little video editing? Can you even put a piece of things together like this and record it by yourself? Record yourself. Learn new skills. Meet up with the current phase of life that we are. List what you are good at and assess them. This thing I'm good at. How can I convert them into money? If you don't know how to convert them, that's why we are here. Private chat us. Let's assess ourselves. I am good at this, I am good at that, I am good at that. How do I convert it into money? Then we will discuss. That's the purpose of this training too. Example, you are good at writing. Learn copywriting or content creation. How you can create content. You are good at selling. Improve sales and digital marketing skills. Can you market your goods digitally? Or you pay for ads? You don't know how to market digitally. You still do not want to pay for ads. You are being stingy to yourself now. You must know how to do one. Releasing money to pay for ads is still a skill. It's a skill not to be stingy to yourself. Step 2, create or upgrade your income stream. How do you upgrade your income stream where you are a salary earner? Is it not to have additional streams of income? Because in this period, it's either the SAG people, they are not even increasing salary. So choose one new income stream to start with. Maybe digital, business, freelancing. Set a clear and simple goal like I will earn an extra 50,000 naira per month within the next 3 months. I will earn extra 100,000 per month within the next 3 months. I will earn extra 100,000, extra 200. If you just give yourself target. If you already achieve 100, you set it to 200, 500, just like that. Before you know it, you are earning a 1 million income. As we discussed for the other time, we discussed 6-figure, 7-figure, and 8-figure income. You already know that, so I don't need to go there. Income multiplication plan. Step 3, daily or weekly action. You spend 30 minutes to 1 hour daily on activities that grow income. Because whatever you don't spend time on will not grow. Learning, building on what you learn. Just the way you are learning here now, you not just learn and go and throw the recordings away. You don't listen over and over. You can't jot anything down. You don't open them. Just like we go to church, we write. We don't even open the Bible to study what we write sometimes. And we keep writing. We've accumulated enough. When we go to training, you will see everybody struggling, writing in the training stuff. If it's Zoom like this, they are private chatting. Can we have this slide? Can we have this? You keep forwarding them the slide, they won't do nothing with it. You will not even bother to open it January to December. So you are not helping yourself. Networking is very necessary. You go to new places. You hear that they are doing this training somewhere there. Physically attend. Pick 1 or 2 persons that you know can help you move forward in life. Make friends with the person and invest into the friendship. Friendship is not free. You invest time. You invest money. You invest quality communication. So you're not just networking, you share card, you share your phone number details to somebody and you did not bother to call the person any day. Recently, I put everybody in a call. People that I met that we went on a training 2015 in Abuja. This NIMS training with women in management training. So I still keep the details of everybody because they photocopy all the phone numbers to everybody. And I kept my own sis. Recently, I just start calling everybody. They will say, oh, I've forgotten you. Hey, thank you, madam. Hey, see, everybody's like, I did one big thing. Some are even become wife of governors by now. But we don't remember to call each other. When we did NYC, they shared this NYC brochure that contains all our details, contains the phone details, phone numbers. I start calling everybody during Christmas period. If you see the way people are so excited, do you know someone is even close to me in my house? Yeah, I didn't even know the person is close to me. And the person is a big boy now. You can imagine. So let's network. Networking is check your phone. Check your phone and see that person that you have not called since. Maybe because you don't have business to discuss to. Then marketing your service or product. As you guys are discussing, you shift it in. Do you know I told this now? This has really helped me. Oh, story have started. Somebody may just purchase your goods or recommend you to somebody. Consistency beats speed. When you are consistent in whatever you do. Somebody who starts a very speedy journey just now, you will arrive because the thing, you get used to it. Proverbs 13:11 said, wealth gained hastily will dwindle, but whoever gathers little by little will increase it. Proverbs 13:11. So gather small from here, gather small from here, pick things that are necessary to your skill, what you are good at, what you can do, and it will multiply your income. Step 4, partner and collaborate. Find 1 or 2 people you can partner with to share knowledge, customers, or capital. Leverage relationships for faster results. You need people to succeed. You can't succeed alone. You can't partner alone. You can't run your business alone without partnering with people. Not just everyone, no. A God-fearing person, a trusted fellow. Step 5, save and reinvest. When you save the money, you reinvest the money that you save, not save and eat. Don't eat all your new income. Many of us, our blood is hot to spend. Immediately we just get, somebody just dash you money today, you are just looking for what you use it to buy. Let me use it to buy this trouser. Let me use it to buy this weapon. Let me use it to buy this, to remember that this person give me this. No. Invest it, whether 3,000 or invest it. Gather it. Save part of it and reinvest into bigger opportunities. More products, better training. All of that will increase your income. Growth comes when you multiply what you have, not just spend it. I remember, if you are checking my status, it has been there for going to 1 year now. Growth is the only thing that guarantees tomorrow. That's what I have in my status. So if you are not growing today, tomorrow is not guaranteed. Matthew 25:14-30 said, that is the parable of the talent that I told you before. If you bury it, that 1 talent, it will be taken from you and give it to the man and multiply that 5 talents. You will not know when it's taken from you. You will become so obsolete in your own little way. In summary, learn, start, stay consistent, partner, reinvest, grow. Learn, start, stay consistent, partner, reinvest, and grow. Are we still there?
Yes, the time is going.
Should we close
Yes.
or continue?
I feel sleeping.
Learn, start, stay consistent, partner, and what?
Learn,
Start,
stay
stay
consistent,
consistent.
partner,
Mhm.
reinvest,
Okay.
grow. So I will rush it so that we just finish.
Oh, please, can we get this
Barrister
material?
Ozoma, you said?
I'm here.
Can we get the material?
Let's finish. We'll get it.
Okay, thank you.
Barriers to financial growth. Beware of this trap. Lack of planning is one of the barriers. Without clear financial goals and a roadmap, progress becomes accidental instead of intentional. So beware of these traps, lack of planning. Fear of risk is a part of the barrier. Playing too safe can keep you stuck. Growth often requires stepping into calculated risk. Procrastination is one of the barriers to growth. Delaying action kills opportunities. Small, consistent steps today build massive results tomorrow. No clear value is a barrier. If you don't clearly solve a problem or offer unique value, people won't pay you. And that's the truth. Wrong networks is one of the barriers to financial growth. Staying connected to negative, stagnant, or wrong-minded people will slow your financial growth too. There are some people by now, we should just let them go off our phone. We don't need them. There are some group,
B,
just let them go. Block
let
them.
them
They will
go.
not know that you have blocked them. Just let them go. They are just wrong. 2 years now, they've not added any value to you. Even the way they speak is either discouraging you or making you not to even take step. If they are speaking good things to you or they are even carrying you along to new things, then you will know that you are growing. So delete certain people. You don't need certain number. Check your phone very well. Break free and grow. Plan intentionally. Take smart risk. Act without delay. Sharpen your value. Surround yourself with visionary. That is all for now. Get the ebook for more detail on this topic. Also, get the growth guide quiz. I have a growth guide quiz ebook, and I have an ebook, a detailed ebook, more than what I taught you so. So get it, and you will do yourself well. Thank you for listening. God bless you all.
Amen. Amen. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
too.
you
Thank you so much.
for the
Thank you
beautiful
for the
training.
knowledge that
Yeah,
you
Yeah.
passed
so
to us. Thank you.
no knowledge is lost.
Thank you so much.
Knowledge is lost,
Any
yes.
questions so that we close? Any question?
I wanted to ask about what's your take on
Take on what? Your network is breaking. What's my take on what? Can you still hear us? Okay, you can send the question on the chat box so I can read it out since your network is breaking.
In having right network, there should be no sentiment.
Of course.
Because people say, oh, this is my family. And even if they're telling you something wrong because they're your family, you should hold on or you should let go.
Your family is not actually your network. Your family is not your network. Family is family. And it's not
Yeah.
everybody in family that you actually still associate with like that. There are some
Yeah, it might not
family.
be immediate, might be extended. As I mean family. By your cousins. Yeah.
As your cousins, you know the one that you are flowing with, that you have the same like mind, business-minded persons, income generating minded. Everybody know me particularly that I just don't stick to people. I stick to you because of what you
What you
carry,
do.
and what
Okay.
you are too.
Yeah.
So it should be
Even
like
in the
that.
church.
Yeah.
Even in the church, any circle. I'm just
You
asking, because people put sentiment, oh, it's my church member, it's
know.
my village person and all of that. So when it comes to networking and having real people, you should not look at all those sentiments to say, let's just, because I have a friend
Yeah.
that will say, I think this person is not, he said, leave my church, I'm not just one driver because we dey attend the same church together and besides we come from the same place. You know?
Because the person's mind too has not been refined.
Uh-huh.